Alright guys, welcome back to our African campaign run through, Sundjata campaign. This one's the last one for this one, the Lion's Den. There is a Steam achievement related to it, playing it on hard mode. The only reason why I've played it on hard, because I'm an achievement hunter. Yeah. So, anyway, but yeah, so won't be an issue for us though, because of the way we're doing this run. Details for that will be in the description below. But without further ado, let's get started.
Mali now dominated the land on both sides of the great Niger River. Mansa Sundjata reigned freely from the gold mines of Bambouk to the city of Gao, but more was needed to stabilize the empire. Sumanguru fled to his stronghold of Koumbi Saleh, still wreaking havoc wherever he could. As long as he lived, he would be a threat to the peace of the realm. Sundjata called upon his men once again and began a long siege of the mighty Soso capital and former seat of the Ghana Empire. Sundjata would not be denied this final victory.
Alright, destroy the city of Koumbi Saleh. Get rid of the evil ruler Sumanguru once and for all. Fairly simplistic on the front of it. Not so much when we actually start going to defenses, but not terrible at the same time. Okay, hints. The Malians can fill the population to 200. Yes, we will need that. Be aggressive. The enemy will try and claim the vital resource between the city and your base. Not an issue. This battle can be fought on either land or water or both. Try to find the approach that suits you best. Time is the essence of the scenario. They start building a wonder. Fought on either land or water or both. The answer is both. You kind of need to do both. And 90% of people, and even the stated recommendations on the Age of Empires website, call for a water battle, a water landing and water fighting. Not the greatest in my experience. Land is actually a lot easier, but you will have to fight on both. So, but we'll get into that as I move through it. Our scouts, Koumbi Saleh, the former capital of the Ghana Empire, is situated across the lake from the Malians. There is only one way to it by land, but transporting troops over the lake is certainly also a possibility. Koumbi Saleh is well fortified and fields a powerful infantry army that will be difficult to defeat. Not really. Most resources can be found in the area in the center, on the mainland, and on the islands. Sumanguru Orange is holding up inside the mighty city of Koumbi Saleh. He is surrounded by his elite guard, and will put up a tough fight before going down for good. I believe it's a bunch of elite shotels and some Soso guards, like 30 or 40 units total. And then he himself, I think he's riding on a horse. But not terrible. They don't do much other than guard the wonder, to be 100% honest. So, we will start.
Sumanguru has taken refuge in the old Ghanaian capital of Koumbi Saleh. Let us finish this and be done with Sumanguru once and for all.
Okay. So we're going to build up a group of units over there. And we will assign these guys to just do some stuffs. We don't have to worry about fishing, so that's that. We're gonna get fast fire ships. Bunch of those. We haven't even done rowshep yet. Not worried about it at the moment. We will get to that momentarily. Okay, now is when we'll get to. Okay, so pausing the game. Important things to know. One, it takes some time for them to build up their resources to start the wonder. That time, I think, is either 28 or 40. I think it's 20. I think at 28 minutes on the timer is when they start building their wonder. So that's kind of your, I've got to start doing things. A lot of people will do the water battle part first, and you have to do the water battle part, which is kind of destroying the fortifications on the islands, and then taking the various fortifications and shipyard and docks down. That is essential. You have to do it. Because if you don't, you're harassed the entire time and you can't get anywhere. So that does need to happen. However, the land bridge is actually the easiest way to do this. Because you don't have to land troops. You don't have to build a forward base. You can just build up things down up here, which is where I'm going to show you where I'm going to build mine. And then just rush. Now, cost of life is maybe a little higher, but it's easier to micromanage at the same time. So, that is why we're going to be doing it that way. Let's move forward. Alright, you guys... We're gonna just do it. Okay. Where's the other two? Oh, awesome. Cool. So we're gonna go explore using him. And really quickly, these guys are going to build... It's not going to matter. Because we're going to build up so many defenses, it's not going to matter. So we're going to build a fortification way up here. And we're going to upgrade our troops, because why not? Cool. Okay. Put them up here. Okay, so we're ignoring the naval stuff because it doesn't get started for a couple of moments. So we've got all these units though. I need you to go explore things so that I know exactly where to put my stuff. Okay, cool. So we know exactly where. Alright, these guys are going to start by building castles. Why? Because castles are great. So we're going to have them build 4 castles to start with. And then our remaining 2... You... Give me some sighted area to work with, guys. Okay. The remaining 2 are going to start getting us what we need to make things really start hopping. Which is going to be some of those. And then we are going to use hand cannoneers in this one. Just because they work a little bit better. And then we are going to also get some siege workshops going. So you are going to build me in support. These are also distractions for when they start sending enemy units. Okay. Okay, we need chemistry. Just continue getting upgrades. Don't need upgrades for that. Awesome. Get the upgrades there. As soon as chemistry turns around, we'll be good. Our castles are going to give us all of the population space we need. And we're just going to get more... We're going to get some more war galleys. They suck right now, but we're just going to get fast fire ships as well. So the entire beginning part, until we take their navy, is going to be build up back here. Just to do what we can. Where are 4 knights? Where did they go? I actually don't know. And that's a problem. Okay, and our castles that we have, we're going to start amassing... Well, first we're going to get Farimba, Elite Gabetto, Hoarding, Conscription, and then we're going to start just spamming Gabettos. Because again, you're supposed to be moving fast here. And that is legitimate. You want to be moving fast. And then we're going to start creating knights. So... okay. Now we're going to start making as many cannon galleons as we can. And we're going to send all of these guys, we're going to put them on aggressive, and we're going to put them right here. Okay. Then our archery ranges. Gonna go, we'll upgrade everything. The new hand cannoneers. Good. Oh, we could also do spies. Spies would make this way too easy, and I don't want to do that to you guys. So we'll put that. So as soon as this finishes, so that's our kind of production mill thing that's going on. And that's going to work really well to kind of blunt this. So, and they send petards to blow up your fortifications and things. Not a huge thing to worry about necessarily. Alright, and until we need you guys again, we're just going to have you mine back here. Okay. And then, right back here and away from the fighting, we're going to start doing that. That's 7. Okay. Go ahead and build another castle. Right here. And right there. Okay. As soon as we get a decent build up. Okay. That should be all we need to get this started. Okay. Okay, so we've got 11 cannon galleons, which hopefully is enough to one-shot knock out a fortified tower. Fortified towers are like the accursed towers from the... which mission is it? Saladin mission, which we'll get to eventually. They have 15 range. They have stupid amounts of attack. Which there's a couple on the islands. These guys need to attack move that way. They're on aggressive. Keep moving these guys out of the way. Have them take on, yeah, fortified towers. So, well, our fire ships are distracting people. We're going to be using our cannon galleons to take on the hardier things. And actually, we're going to put our endpoint. We're just going to spam stuff. So, alright. You guys are all cannon ships. Go join. Again, we're not terribly worried about a lot of stuff, but we do need to wipe out as quickly as possible all of their heavy fortifications. Which having 15 or 20, yeah, they're going to be group 1. 20 cannon galleons is going to do. So, more than ships, we are wanting to knock out castles, the docks, just all of the shoreline here. And we're actually going to designate targets. So
Io, aiwa, ngafamo. Io, ngafamo. Aiwa.
okay, so we're actually going to send those guys to attack. Move through there. And we're going to queue up more. We're just going to queue up more hand cannoneers. Ton more cavalry. And then ton more Gebettos. Or elite Gebettos. Okay. And as soon as we destroy all the defenses down here, we don't need a navy anymore, really. I think we can destroy this tower. Now my population cap? Not quite yet. Put them there. How many bombards do I have? 13. Cool. Move them up to here. Okay. Let's take you guys. Go ahead and attack move. Yep, there's more. Okay. Attack move to there. Honestly, you guys come down here. Cannon galleons mostly have this, so we're just gonna bring a few more of them this way. And they'll just kind of handle, you know, some things themselves. They'll keep them from building more docks. Start destroying some stuff. Okay. At this point, we do not need any of these guys anymore. Wasted space. Okay, cool. So, in return, we're going to queue up a ton more Cavaliers. We're going to put the space for them right there. And queue up a ton more Gebetto. And normally, you'd want to be using trebuchets. For expedience sake, I'm just not going to bother. And we're going to hide and say it's because I don't care. which is likely part of the answer, but let's not fool anyone into thinking it's the entire answer.
Chikon. Io.
Okay. And yes, I don't care about mixed unit composition at this point.
Chikon. Io. Veo. Aiwa.
Okay. And then this will be group 3. Okay. So we're going to move up using group composition. We're destroying their arable land and their farmland and stuff. That's kind of important because it means they don't farm very well in comparison. Gotta put them on no attack stance though. It's the only issue with cannons. So okay. So as the fire towers are destroyed, it becomes, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that. Yeah, there's siege onagers in here, as well as arbalisters that work for Sumanguru. So looks like it's at 40 where the thing becomes an issue. Let's see, there's the Soso guards. Okay, so I've lost 2 cannons at this point. And then kind of just destroy your way through. You know, every so often. Grab your bonus troops. Yes. Here.
Chika, Navena, Najanna, Bayabala.
All Sumanguru's guards, social guards. Not too bad when you have a large grouping of heavily
No!
powerful.
I cannot die! Not like this! Koumbi Saleh is ours, and
Yeah.
Sumanguru's reign is over.
Oh yeah, I see a
Long
lot of
live
Shotel
Sundjata,
warriors and social guard.
king of the newly founded Malian Empire.
With peace in the empire and the deaths of his family avenged, Mansa Sundjata settled well into his role as the ruler of Mali. In peace, he was as effective an emperor as he was in war, building markets and monuments across his lands. He was a model for all emperors to follow, making his country a center of learning and culture at the edge of the Sahara. And so I remain to tell his story. Balafaseke Kuyate is my name, his humble family historian, a griot of superb bloodline and patronage. And this is Sumanguru's balafon, which I stole before the battle at Kirina and played that day to inspire the victory of Sundjata.
Alright. Yeah. G killed 3 used. Don't care. Alright, so militarily, we killed the most units. We lost the least units. Burned the most buildings, lost no buildings, largest army. Although Sumanguru had a huge army, 115 is nothing to sneeze at. And that was siege onagers, arbalisters, elite shotel warriors, his Soso guard. All very terrifying units to do. We just overrun them because, yeah. So, they never collect enough stone, that's why. Because it takes stone to build a wonder. So, that's why you didn't see the wonder. That happens at the 40-minute mark, apparently. So, just good to know. The in-game 40-minute mark. Which is something like 28, 30 minutes in real world time. Anyway, so yeah, did pretty good. Most of the map was explored. We did decent. Sumanguru had more technologies. I didn't research half of what I could have. I could have researched a bunch of blacksmith stuff. I just ignored it. Yeah. So most castles, we had 6. They only had 2. What a 2, though. Pain enough. Situated where they were. And they had more villagers, so no issues. We just boomed and with our military. Did not worry about making villagers at all. So, but that is kind of the same strategy that I used when I was playing on hard, was just boom. You boom to like 60 villagers across your islands and stuff. You claim the islands on the lake. You destroy the docks. You rush that corner. You claim the corner. Keep the corner. And I mean, honestly, 15 Gebeto warriors can do a decent job of holding it. 15 Gebetos with, some cavalry and some hand cannoneers does a remarkable job. The only thing you have to worry about is when they start sending siege to blow your stuff up. But generally, not too hard to hold it there, let resources come in. So, yeah. This is the end of the Sundjata campaign. We made it. Not too terrible of a time. Definitely a lot easier when you don't have to gather resources. That's probably the nice thing about not having to gather resources. Lets you just get on with the mission goals. So, yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Probably next we'll be moving on to the Yodit campaign. So in our continuing Africa campaigns. So, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Everybody have a fantastic day. Thanks. Bye.